You guys are capable of so much more. A lot of people said to me when I did the whole heroin thing, well, what happens if that completely destroyed your life? There was a documentary probably about 15 years ago, I don't know if any of you seen it, about a guy who was actually documenting people who'd taken heroin. He ended up trying it and he ended up getting addicted to it and completely destroyed his own life in the process of making the documentary. But the one thing that I knew, no matter how much of a grip that drug had on me, it had to wear off at some point. Would you agree? Okay, so I knew that once I was under the influence, I probably wasn't going to be able to think logically and I wasn't going to be able to control myself. But I knew when it wore off, that was now a battle of strength, of drug versus my discipline. And there was only ever going to be one winner there. No matter how much that craving was, no matter how much I desired that, I knew I had the mental strength to just say, no, I'm not doing it. And I knew if I said no for long enough, that would disappear. Got it? Okay, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. But that's where we can all go. That's where we can aim. If you keep working on your mindset, you can be strong enough. And the big thing, guys, is this is not just about being motivated. It's not just about being disciplined. I done a post on it this morning on emotional intelligence. If you aren't aware of things, if you aren't aware of how you show up, what your beliefs are like, how you communicate, if you don't have awareness of how you react to situations, if you can't control and regulate your emotions quick enough, all of that is wasted time. So if you get pissed off and you hold on to that for 2 hours, that's 2 hours you waste versus me, because I won't waste that 2 hours. So while you're doing that, and then 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 backwards, I'm just like that, straight to the result, cutting straight through. And if I get pissed off or something overwhelms me, very quickly I can step back and go, right, I clearly haven't prioritized today, or I've come off track. Back to it, 1 to 5, that's the main thing, go. And I'm straight back again. In terms of my emotions, I'm not allowing people to offend me. I had somebody say on a post a couple of weeks ago, I'm sorry if I offended you. There's no fucking way in this world am I giving you the power to control me. Because the one thing that I've got, my God-given right, is for me to control my own mind. So I'm not going to give that to any of yous in this room. That's mine to control. And that's exactly where you need to be too. You shouldn't allow somebody to impact how you feel. So when people say things like, you've ruined my day, you've pissed me off, that's bullshit, guys. That's you allowing that to happen to yourself. Your partner or nobody else can ruin your day other than you. Simple as that. And if you blame your emotions on someone else, out of the 4 levels of consciousness, where are you? The victim. You are playing the victim, the lowest level of consciousness, because it's not your partner's responsibility to make you happy, regardless if you're in a relationship, regardless if you're married. It's your responsibility to control your emotions. It's your responsibility to control how you feel. It's your responsibility how quickly you regulate and move forward. And if you don't do that, you roll a dice, okay? And this is why this stuff is so important. I can't stress the importance of this stuff. I could teach you mindset only for 3 days and you will have enough confidence to go out and navigate your way through different things. You'll have enough confidence to navigate through, who can I connect with? How can I gain that knowledge? But if I give you just property knowledge, without any foundational stuff, without the ability to control yourself, you will fail. That at some point you will fail, that's guaranteed. Super important that we focus on that. We build our character. There's somebody in the room who actually instructed me, so took me through training when I was a young lad. somebody who he was quite fierce in his mentality, how he held himself. He wore the green beret of the commandos and past P company, diver and stuff like that. He gave me a few bollockings in my time, but it's because of people like that that shaped my character. And he asked me yesterday if I had one of those nice discipline tops, so if we can pass that back to him. There he is. Cheers, Fitzy. Give him a round of applause.